Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a mystical forest, there lived a tiny firefly named Flicker. Now, Flicker wasn't like the other fireflies, who spent their days playing hide and seek among the leaves. No, Flicker was a dreamer. He'd spent hours gazing at the stars, their twinkling light igniting a longing for adventure within him. One day, as Flicker was flying home from a day of stargazing, he heard a soft sob. It was a sound that tugged at his heartstrings, and he followed it to a nearby weeping willow. There, nestled among the tree's drooping branches, he saw a fairy. Her wings, which should have been shimmering, were dull and drooped like the willow's branches. Her once vibrant dress was now a shadow of its former self, and her face was stained with tears. "Why are you so sad?" asked Flicka, his tiny voice echoing in the stillness. The fairy looked up, startled by the sudden appearance of a firefly. "I'm a star catcher," she began, her voice trembling, "and it is my job to gather fallen stars and bring them back to the great star weaver. But lately, there's been a terrible storm in the fairy realm, and it snuffed out so many stars. I've lost my way. I don't know how to fix it." As she spoke, her sobs grew louder, threatening to engulf her. Flicker felt a surge of determination. He might be just a small firefly, but he wasn't going to let this brave star catcher lose hope. "Don't cry," he said, his voice firm. "I know a secret. Follow me." Without another word, Flicker turned and flew deeper into the forest. The fairy, desperate for help, followed closely behind. He led her through a maze of whispering trees until they reached a clearing bathed in an otherworldly glow. In the center stood a flower unlike any the fairy had ever seen before. Its petals shimmered with stardust, and its fragrance seemed to mend the very essence of the night. "This is the heart bloom," Flicker explained. "It blooms only when hope is lost. Its light can rekindle even the dimmest of flames." The fairy, understanding, dawned on her. All this time, she'd been focusing on the darkness, the extinguished stars, and hadn't noticed the one guiding her to this very spot. With newfound determination, she scooped up a handful of starlight and whispered a word of thanks to Flicker. The flower's glow intensified, bathing the clearing in its ethereal light. And as the first rays of dawn touched the horizon, the fairy, with renewed hope in her heart, took to the skies, ready to mend the broken stars and weave them back into the tapestry of the night.